The Victorious Fatherland Liberation War Museum was opened on July 27, 102, 2013, to mark the 60th anniversary of the war victory. Covering a total area of 93,000 square meters, the museum comprises the main building with a total floor space of over 51,000 square meters, open-air arms exhibition ground with an area of 6,840 square meters, the monument to the victorious Fatherland Liberation War and U.S. armed spy ship Pueblo. In front of the main building, there stands the sculpture Victory that reflects the main theme of the monument to the victorious Fatherland Liberation War. The autograph of Marshal Kim Jong-un, honor to the great years, was inscribed on the pedestal of the Victory main theme sculpture to mark the 60th anniversary of the war victory. The main theme sculpture Victory is flanked by 10 subsidiary sculpture groups. Preserved in the main building of the museum are over 300 revolutionary relics and over 120,000 war relics, articles left by the fallen soldiers and data as they were. In the central hall stands the color statue of Generalissimo Kim Il-sung, who is acknowledging the enthusiastic cheers of Korean army and people on the plaza of war victory. Large decorations are embossed on the left and right side walls of the corridor. The main hall is surrounded by 3 semicircular halls that exhibit jewel painting portraits of 16 anti-Japanese revolutionary fighters who contributed to the founding and development of the armed forces of Korea, 16 commanding officers who performed feats during the Fatherland Liberation War, and 16 internationalist fighters who helped the Korean people in their fight. The first floor of the museum has the Hall of Anti-Japanese Armed Struggle, the Hall of the Building of Regular Armed Forces, the Hall of War Provocation by the U.S. imperialists. The second floor of the museum has exhibition halls showing the exploits performed by Generalissimo Kim Il-sung, who advanced unique military ideas and strategies and tactics in every period and stage of the Fatherland Liberation War, and wisely led the army and people to the victory of war. On display there are also large panoramas, cycloramas, relief models, wax figures, photographs showing major battles of the Fatherland Liberation War, including the Battle of Liberating Seoul, Battle of Defending Height 1211, and the heroic feats of soldiers of the Korean People's Army with relics of those times. The combination of picture, illumination, and sound is conducive to unique works. On the linking corridor of the second floor, there are exhibited materials on heroes who performed feats in the Fatherland Liberation War, along with their photographs and mementos. The third floor has halls showing the materials of the party's political work, the struggle of the officers and men of services, arms and corps, and the struggle of people in the rear. There are also exhibition halls showing the feats of the Chinese people's volunteers and data on material and moral support of many countries of the world to the heroic struggle of the Korean people. War relics, sculptures and artworks depicting wartime fill all the architectural spaces, including the walls of the corridors and staircases within the museum. This is the Victory Hall that can be said to be a final of the main building. In the museum, there is the Hall of Victorious Sungun Revolution that shows the Sungun revolutionary exploits of Generalissimo Kim Jong-il, who led the anti-imperialist, anti-US shogun to defend the country and nation and socialism to victory. The circular walls of both sides of the main building present large mosaic murals titled Great Victory of Anti-Japanese Armed Struggle and Great Victory of Fatherland Liberation War, and relief ornaments and sculptural groups depicting the feats performed by the Korean army and people in the two revolutionary wars and in the struggle to defend socialism. In the open air are the merited weapons exhibition, displaying weapons that rendered services to war victory, and the captured weapons exhibition showing US arms and equipment captured by the Korean People's Army. On display there is the U.S. armed spy ship Pueblo that was captured on January 23, Chute 57, 1968, while committing espionage acts against the Democratic People's Republic of Korea. The Victorious Fatherland Liberation War Museum enables the visitors to know well how the Korean army and people emerged victorious in the 3 years' fierce war to repulse the armed aggression of the United States and its satellites, and in the anti-US, anti-imperialist showdown century after century. The Victorious Fatherland Liberation War Museum, built as a monument of the era under the wise leadership of Marshal Kim Jong-un, will shine as a symbol of victory, telling of Generalissimo's great services to war victory and the Sungun revolutionary exploits.